It was wildly successful. We had raves from our customers. They were fantastic to work with. I'm Kathryn Loheide, marketing leader, longtime software veteran. I've worked with GhostRanch a few times now at a couple of different software companies. At the software company Octave, a mutual colleague introduced me to GhostRanch Communications. The first project we worked on together there was the presentation for our customer advisory board. I had, very specific ideas around what I wanted to communicate to our customers. I told that to the GhostRanch team, and we really created a beautiful presentation that really captured the themes of the event. And in fact, one of the customers in attendance told us it was one of the best presentations she'd ever seen. So really happy with that feedback. The title of the event was The Art of the Customer. And so I really had ideas around the themes that I wanted to communicate. One of those being art. We were hosting the event in Indianapolis, Indiana, and I wanted the presentations to also represent Indianapolis. So in speaking with the team about those ideas, they came with some very beautiful, interesting ties to the art theme and the Indianapolis theme. For instance, some of my favorite art in the presentation was from the Indianapolis Museum of Art, and I thought that was so custom and so lovely. We also were doing some activities at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, a very iconic and familiar place here in Indianapolis. So some images from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway were worked into the presentations as well. And there was just they really captured the themes that I communicated and brought those to life in such a fun and beautiful way. Whenever I moved companies and joined Cheetah Digital, we had our first inaugural customer conference, Signals 19, and I knew I needed a trusted partner that could work quickly with us, work hand in hand in stressful time crunch situations. We were hosting our top customers across the globe for the first time in Chicago, a massive amount of work, and we needed a partner that could quickly understand what we were trying to communicate and could help us support the main stage presentations that we were going to be showing our customers. I reached out to the GhostRanch team to help us out with that. They quickly onboarded, understood what we were trying to do, and really became an extension of our team to help create the product keynote for our customer event. It was wildly successful. We had raves from our customers. They were fantastic to work with. We needed experts that knew how to create presentations for an in-person event. There's a big difference between creating presentations for internal use or for board meetings, or even for sellers that are going out on site with customers. This was a large-scale event, very large video screens that we were using, and we needed experts that understood how to work on those screens. At Signals 19, one of the main things we were trying to communicate was our product keynote and new product announcements. This was really a coming out for our product to help our customers understand our product vision. We had new product leaders, new executives, and want to communicate their vision to help our customers understand, where we're taking the company. So being able to visually communicate that to our customers in a beautiful and compelling way was extremely important for the event. The options were to keep it in-house, to work with GhostRanch, to find another partner. When I first spoke with Mikey and the team, I was really impressed with their skills, but also their, customer service and the boutique kind of service that they could provide to us. I really, when I was explaining to them the project and what we were trying to accomplish, they were very thoughtful and, kind of dove into what we were trying to do, and then came back with great ideas to help me feel confident that they understood what our business goals were and how they could help us. Signals 19, Cheetah's user conference, within an hour of the product keynote, I had already heard of 3 examples of customers that had watched the product keynote and had already reached out to their customer success manager, talking about upselling into some of the products that they had seen unveiled on main stage of the product keynote. That partnership was something that was really great, and certainly the responsiveness and their willingness to really become a part of our team, especially those last few weeks up to the event, is something I think that made it successful and frankly less painful to get the work executed. The GhostRanch team is very good at listening to your business goals, listening to what you're trying to accomplish, taking your ideas and themes and really bringing those to life.